Mic check, mic check. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on a night. We're gonna guess I'll spit some gems tonight. Nightly talk, Peanut Nola 504. How you doing? And normally you guys catch me in on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I decided to come on in for a little bit to talk about Charlemagne the God and bring some of my 2 cents in it. You know what I'm saying? In it to win it. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? Lamont Jr., what's going on? Peace and blessings. It's a little. I happen to get a chance to follow Charlemagne. I mean to follow Kwame Brown. And if you guys didn't get a chance, please follow that brother's channel. I mean Kwame Brown is actually one of the a former first round draft pick of the Washington Wizards. And shout out to Rodney Gilmore. Shout out to Robert Jones. The young man, I actually, had the opportunity to watch him because I watched Michael Jordan tear this young man down. I mean, I got a chance to check him out when he was very young. He was 17 years old when he got drafted. What's up, Tayshawn Shannon? He was Rashawn. How you doing? We getting some people in the chat. I got a chance to see the young man evolve. From a younger stage. He was the very first youngster coming out of high school being drafted number one. Back in them times, it was a lot of pressure coming up on this young man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's definitely Geechee. Lyrica Neville, shout out to you. Sun Kiss, shout out to you. And I got a chance to listen to the man. And Kwame Brown, I thought that he had got so much bad attention. They really put his name into the mud, calling him a bust. Okay, he did not pan out to be a great number one pick, but he played 13 years in the NBA. 13 years. 13 years. Okay. That's a damn good career. Shout out to Denise Crosby, Sunkiss in the house. He played 13 years in the NBA. He made over $65 million. Okay. And I want people to understand this because we try to, we let the outside define what success is. We let the outside define what success is. Now I want people to understand that, the sample is out there. And the worst people is our people. The worst people is our people. Now some may say, why you say that? Shout out to Cherokee Toulouse. Some people say, well, why do you say that, Chief? Because it's always our people who finds a way to tear us down. It ain't the white man. The white man don't have to do it because he is already programmed Sambo. He has already programmed Sambo. Money is the root to all evil. Now, I want my Aborigine people to understand that money can change our thoughts and our minds. Some people, money is their God. Money is their God. Even on social media, We have people in our own family, our own Aborigine people, who forget where they come from. And donations, views, money and power takes away what they started off. You know, we had some great people who had some great minds. Even so-called African American wannabe, Umar Johnson. When he first came out, Umar Johnson was a brother who I was thinking. I say, even though he was talking about that pan African stuff, I thought he was righteous. When you thought about Umar Johnson, I thought he was for his people. But as time went on, Umar Johnson made it more about the money than helping his people. Same thing with Polite. Same thing with Young Pharaoh. Same way with all these people who out here who in the beginning, you think that they are doing it for our people. I want you guys to understand that. In the beginning, they all sound good. They sound like they all for us. Shout out to Bronze. Shout out to Big Dog Philly. I want you guys to understand this. This is what happens. Money is the root to all evil, and Sambo will cut the neck off you. Sambo will hang you before the white oppressor. And we have a lot of Sambos. We have a lot of Sambos amongst us. See, some of you guys don't understand. You when you think about, we always used to hear bad things about Uncle Tom. And Uncle Tom was only out there trying to save his people from whippings, feeding young people. But we didn't, Johannes, as we read the book about Johannes helped freed slaves. So we heard it wrong. It was Sambo. And Sambo was the one that was the demon behind the demon. So the Charlemagne the Guards, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Jason Woodlocks, Stephen Jackson. I can go on and on because we demonize our people. These are the people who are the worst. They get money and they get in the national media and they destroy our melanated people. Now, this man was been away from basketball for 20 years. The man been away from basketball for 20 years, and Charlemagne the God puts him out there. Charlemagne the God puts him out there and totally disrespects this man. And now that this man is out here speaking his mind, now everybody's trying to shut him up. Charlemagne the God has a lot of secrets. Charlemagne the God is, has been accused of raping. And giving hush money to the person that he raped. Charlemagne the God has been admittedly so that he has been raped or molested, as you want to say. But these are people who are part of this Illuminati that you see giving their souls to a demon called the white man. Selling their souls to the demon called the white man. See, the white man don't have to beat you no more. The white man don't have to put you in the tree no more. The white man ain't got to slave you. I want my Indian people to understand, our Aborigine Indians, I want you guys to understand, the white man ain't the problem no more. And clearly it's us who are the problem. See, we don't want to talk about us and talk about how we demonize each other, even on these conscious community streets. YouTube. How we tear each other names apart. For what? And some of us don't understand that the enemy has been watching us. The enemy has watched us every second that we make in our life. The enemy watches and the enemy laughs. You guys glorify seeing these ratchet ass young ladies out here beating each other up on social media. Uplifting these women out on TikTok who barely wearing clothes. This is the kind of energy that we applaud as a nation of people. We got boys out here who wearing pants. They pants is off their ass. Not understanding that they're giving an invitation to the masses. But yet we are the enemy to self. We are the destruction to self. Shout out to Chief the Sun Owl in the house. Shout out to Mike in the house. Soldier in the house. And I want you guys to understand that. Because I came out on a Monday, and I normally don't come out like this on Mondays. But it was on my mind about Charlemagne the God, and it was on my mind about Steven Jackson and all of these things that they're doing to try to tear down a man who had a 13-year career in the NBA, who made over $64 million, but they said his career was worth dirt. They said that the man's career was worth dirt. 20 years of him being abused because he was 17 years old. He was 17 years old when he was drafted by the Washington Wizards. And Michael Jordan, for those who follow Michael Jordan, yeah, Michael Jordan is definitely a coon. Michael Jordan is one of the worst people that you ever would meet. Such a great career, but such a bad person. Michael Jordan, such a great career, but such a bad person. And this is what we have done as a nation of people. You know, we are good at kicking people while they down and talking about who didn't have such a great career and who didn't have this. You know, it's a shame because they don't have to do the damage to us. We do it to ourselves. It's nothing that they have to say to us. So, sister in the house, there's nothing that they have to do. But Negroes, niggas, would do it to themselves. Niggas would do it to their own mama. Niggas would do it to their own wife, their own husbands. Niggas. And that's what it is. Sambos live within all of our family. There's a Sambo out there. And as you try to walk in your life and you're moving to evolve to the best person that you can be, they'll find you because they're controlled by the system. Corporations control them. Yeah, they may have fortune and fame. They may be on television and they got these privileges, but you will never see them in the media talk about white people. Soon as the man, the ex-football player Rice, I can't think of his first name. As soon as the young man had a fight with his wife and he beat his wife in the elevator, which I don't condone. But he got banned out of football. And Chad Wheeler, a white man who beat a melanated sister, who beat her black and blue, and you don't hear about it no more. He's not arrested, and you don't hear about it. See, they can do things that you can't do. You're not on the same playing field. Ray Rice, you'll never hear about the brother again. But Chad Wheeler is out here, still out here with his dignity and his white privilege. But you don't see Stephen A. Smith calling this bastard out. You don't see Charlemagne the God. You don't see them laying low. They might speak about it, but they don't talk about it like they do our people. Sambo loves to dig us in the dirt. That's what Sambo do. Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost because all of these son of a bitches are going down. Matt Barnes, his woman. Matt Barnes, you got one to talk about this man, and your woman was cheating on you with Derek Fisher. Matt Barnes, you're not even one of us, Matt Barnes. Because you got feminine energy. You look like a woman. You act like a woman. And these are the men that we see who are trying to tear down our melanated chiefs every day. This is what's going on. And this is what we don't sit here, and we need to come together and erase these people. Stop supporting these people who are tarnishing our legendary people. That man had 13 years. 13 years. Damn it. 13 years of successful. How many people could say that they played 13 years in the National Basketball League? You don't have to be great by who damn standards. No matter what you do, no matter what you tell your children, no matter what they do, always tell them that they're great. They may not be great by society, but they're great. Who are we to condone people who are doing better than us? And this is what happens. The ones who are I'm telling you, the people that hurt us the most is us. And we consistently blame the white man. You give the white man too much energy. You tell the white man that he had his own slave ships, damn it. Got them all big head. Told all y'all was on slave ships, and you believed it. When you look at it, you can find the pirate ships. You can find warships. You can actually see these warships and pirate ships. The Moors were on these pirate ships. You can actually see the Titanic ship. But every time that they put up a slave ship, you see it in cartoon imagery. It's in cartoon imagery. There's not a slave ship that you can actually see. See, the white man don't have to do the work. He can make the black man, who y'all call black and dead, do the work. He'll tell you that you're black and you believe that you're black, when black ain't even a color. He give you and you take it. He give it and he take it back. You're the only people that have multiple names. You're the only people that have been raped multiple times. There's not a people that has withstood so much pain and so much suffering more than us. But yet, what are you fighting for? We condone everybody who cuts. I tell you, I used to see Steve Harvey. I don't even watch Steve Harvey no more. Because these are the people of which is wrong for our people. They put Oprah and Steve Harvey up there. They get token niggas. Copper color TY. They get token niggas to destroy us. They don't stand for you. They don't stand for us. It's the sellout in him that won't allow you to evolve. Charlemagne the God has how dare you talk about this man a past, talking about this man was abusive. How dare you bring up 20 years? How dare you try to shit on this man when you don't have, look at your background, man. We are the worst. And I'm telling you, I see it in our own conscious community, because every time one of us are trying to make a difference in the community, there are somebody, it's one of the motherfuckers gonna fuck it up. They'll fuck up a wet dream. These motherfuckers will fuck up a wet dream. And this is what we got in our community. We got brothers that when we all trying to get to where we need to get, there's always one or two motherfuckers that's going to divide us, not bring us together. Shout out to Rainstorm. And these are the things that I am very concerned about. 20 years. And you say that this man, how dare you, Steven Jackson? You sell out. Steven Jackson, your whole career is based on you jumping in the crowd and fighting a bunch of short midget white people. And then now they gave you a spot on ESPN. And they fired your ass, Steven Jackson, from ESPN from being in the club, showing yourself on Instagram, in the club, in a strip club with all the hoes all over you. But you say that you are a activist. And you all about your people, but you got our melanated sisters half naked on you. Half naked. But these are the guys who are trying to dim and trying to destroy their own people. Shout out to Rodney. I'd be damned if I stand here and be quiet about these coon-ass men. Because these are the men that's doing it. These coon-ass men. Fucking raccoon. Butt licking. Go dance for your master. Go dance for your master. Because master, oh, you sick? I'm sick too, master. And these are the kind of people that we should cast out of our tribes. I don't give a damn if they do have the blood of the Aborigine. I think we need to cast some of these motherfuckers out while we got a chance. Because some of them are the worst. Outlaw for life in the house. Shout out to you, brother. Some of these motherfuckers we gotta cast out. Some of our people are the dangerous. We got some of the most dangerous people that you would not believe. Some of the most dangerous people in our communities that don't want to see us get to where we need to get. Shout out to EP. Shout out to Alexander. I want people to understand that. Because we sit up here, I never thought, when you sit up here, and much as I love Bill Cosby, when the chickens come to roost, Kwame is a bitch. Because I'm one who think that the man is not guilty. But some of the things that you have done in your past, some of the cooning that you have done in your past, it shall happen in your presence. When you coon, it happens to you. Just ask O.J. Simpson. You coon enough, the chickens come home to roost. You coon enough, it will catch back at you. So many people in Hollywood, so many prominent actors said that Bill Cosby treated them like shit. And calm as a bitch. And the people that you love the most more than your own people, it shows. I don't believe that he done that. I don't believe he did none of that because the corporation, when you don't agree with the corporation comes back for your ass. And when you make a right move rather than a left move, they will find your ass. That's facts. Yeah, 504 Indigenous Warriors is my co-host. It's my co-host, 504 Indigenous Warrior on IG. Yes, we definitely know 504 Indigenous Warrior. I want people to understand this. And then O.J. Simpson, he cooned for years saying that he's not black, which I'm cool with him not being black. He didn't want to be melanated. He didn't want to be melanated. But soon as the white people came and everybody turned on his ass, who did he need? He needed the melanated nation. He came back home because we always accepting their ass. We always accepting these motherfuckers. Soon as they're ready to come back home, we always accepting them back in the family because they are quote unquote black. So we accept them even when they create treason against their own people. Tiger motherfucking Woods. He loved his Asian side more than he loved his melanated side. He would rather be with the white man, be with the white woman, rather than him being with a melanated woman. That these people have they don't love their skin. They don't love their self. And there's something dark entities that you see in these people. I have watched it throughout years and years and years of self-hatred towards each other. And this is one of the reasons, Jesse Jackson comes up with something that he feels that is going to make the melanated community have pride on. So he gave them African American. He sold his soul for African American on your birth certificates for those who was born in 75, for those who was born in the 60s, for those who was born in the 50s, all of your birth certificates should say color. All of your birth certificates should say color. There's no such thing on your birth certificate that even quotes African. But you sold your soul to the masses because you wanted to be a part of something. We were so better off in segregation. We were so better off as a community, as people, as the love that we had. We were teaching our own children. We had more of a togetherness during segregation. Even the great Martin Luther King was very, he said he led his people into captivity. Even he admitted that he was wrong. He died for what? He died by leading us to stray. Did we ever benefit? How is our life better because of segregation? Tell me, how is your family wealth is better? What makes everything so better? Because we mix with these people up. What made your life better? Because you get the vote. The same Negroes they use in your community, they bring the same, or they only show that energy around voting time. And they come to your church. These motherfuckers come down to the church. See, they go everywhere where you control that. So they go down to the church and they campaign in your area. The most dreadful, poorest areas are the Negroes. The liquor stores, the minorities, all the minorities are in your neighborhoods. All of the Pakistanians got the audacity to sit here and get upset because, well, this quote unquote Black Lives Matter. They upset because they're not getting no damn attention. But Pakistanians could come in and put businesses in our communities, selling malt liquor, selling the cheapest liquor that they can sell to you, selling fucked up meat to you, meat specials and shit. Cancerous meat that they're polluting in your communities, selling you illegal weed, drugs, all kinds of things. But you don't see that in the suburbs. They're not going to go in the suburbs. These people don't bring their businesses to the suburbs. They get money off of you. They come when the Vietnamese come in with their Chinese rice, it's in the poorest neighborhoods. When they come with their nail salons, it's in the poorest neighborhoods. They know who's going to buy from them. When they need weed, when women need weed for their hair. Where they go? They go to the poorest neighborhoods. The immigrants are doing more better off than what we are. The immigrants are making more money than what we are. And they're making it off of us, people. And these are the things that you don't understand. Shout out to original Copper Empress Holber in the house. And I want people to understand that these things you ought to feel, over the years, and then it takes they get a crime bill. These motherfuckers, 18 Chinese circle motherfuckers get a crime bill. They get a crime bill. And all your life, you have seen the pain and the suffering of our people, and we don't get nothing but a statue of Martin Luther King. They put Martin Luther King on every bad street in America. Chicago, New Orleans, I don't give a damn where's that. There's a Martin Luther King. That's what your ass get. You get your damn Martin Luther King street. These people are getting money and power while your ass ain't getting nothing but the Martin Luther King street. They are evolving. They are evolving financially while your ass getting Martin Luther King street. We sure over goddamn come. You want to say Negro spirituals. You want to hope that your Savior is coming. And while you hoping and praying, you're steady at the end of the line, still waiting. While these people are evolving off of you. These people are evolving off of you. You're the most talented people in the world. Your music they have stolen. They have stolen every entertainment that you have produced in America. Your inventions they have stolen. But are you tired? You have the capabilities of, of so much talent. But you stand there and watch them. They copy. Now we got white women out here making weed, talking about this is the secret, the biggest secret. White melanated women been putting them patches in their heads for centuries. But they ain't know, now all of a sudden, they want to put their hands in it and say, and crediting, saying that this is something, a secret. I can show you the video. See, it's ghetto when a melanated woman do it. When a melanated woman put horsehair in her head, it's called ghetto. When a white woman does it, it's called classy. You don't understand the difference. They say we preach hate, but we preach the truth. They take everything, your inventions, and they get rich off of you. Dr. Sebi was out here curing people, was out here showing the way by eating the correct foods. He was showing the way. But somebody, the money, the power of having your ass in the hospital was worth more than him trying to treat you and have you live. So they knocked him off. We'll never wake up. And Charlemagne the God, shame on you, bastard. And I don't accept your apology. I'm not Kwame Brown, and I was on his live, and he don't forgive him. He said he smelled bullshit, and I don't blame the man. Cause Charlemagne, you are a coon. And you have been a coon for the last couple of years. You have been a coon. And there's a long line of coons that's sitting there right there with you. Matt Barnes, you half-breed motherfucker. You got the dare to talk about this chief like that? Steven Jackson, you look like a crackhead? How the hell you gonna talk about this man? The audacity to put down our own people. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they think we don't see this shit. You got Joe Biden here. See, he's proud. Biden is proud that he passed a bill for the Chinese people. He proud. Asian crime, Asian hate. When our motherfucking hate gonna happen? When they gonna get a bill and a hate bill for us? Standing on the necks of our people. Joe Biden was the one who wrote the crime bill against us. So why would the hell he gonna pass a bill for us? I don't trust none of these white presidents. I didn't give a damn about Donald Trump, and I don't give a damn about Joe Biden, because everything starts, none of these people, until we understand that we got to get our own politics for our own people. Stop relying on these outside people. They should not be governing us. They ain't no, Donald Trump ain't better than no Joe Biden. Joe Biden ain't better than Donald Trump. These motherfuckers are the pale face. And I don't give a damn about none of them. They don't care about us. Never have. They ain't passing bills for us. What last bill that is benefiting us other than you seeing statues? Golden Moon in the house. Dawn in the house. Running back game in the house. T.O. in the house. Mr. Brown is in the house. I want people to understand it. I want you to understand where all this work, all this hard work, all the things that we have been through, where all the stuff that we did, we marched, all this damn, we shall overcome. Though even Farrakhan with a 100 with a million man march, what the fuck all that's doing for you? You can march all day long, but our policies going towards your community. Anything is benefit. While you running around with that African name, tell me what African has done for you. Since you had color on your name, you got more resources. Since you got the African name, tell me what that has done for your community. Tell me why you still live in some of the poorest environments. Tell me why your schools are dead last. So you tell me what African American done for your ass, other than just put you in one big boat. Because white supremacy is winning. White supremacy is not losing. They are winning because we are letting them win. They are winning. We're not winning. We even had Grandmaster Jay acting like he. Tell me where I go. Hold on 1 second. I'm on live. What's going on? I'll call you right back. I don't get it. And these shout out. Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I had a call from my son. But I just want you guys to understand that some of the rants that you guys hear, I'm just, I'm just if I just randomly came on live, that means that it was on my mind. It just really hurts when we see what's going on with our people. And I want you guys to understand that it's our people that's doing it to each other. But us. Nobody. Nobody is disappointing us but us. And I just want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand it. And like I said, it don't matter if we got the laws. It don't matter if we got land patents. But if we still got slave mentalities, we going to ruin everything. If we still living in the slave mindset, some of us were not slaves. Some of our people were not slaves. Some of our people own slaves. But if you keep going in the mindset that your ass was a slave, you're going to continue being a slave. You keep living in that mindset, you're going to be I was just sitting there when I did the research and I was looking at the slave ships. And I kept thinking about it. I said, you can actually see the boats that were going on, and even the boats, the so-called pirate boats, that wasn't even that big. Okay, so but when you see the slave ships, they got them in cartoon imageries. So I'm like, are you think we stupid or dumb? Are you really believe that we stupid or dumb? Our people have always been here in Toto Island. And if you motherfuckers want to believe that you're African, go just do what your white oppressor have always told you. And y'all know the main word that they always tell you: go back to Africa. Because ain't nobody stopping you. All you motherfuckers who with Sinetta TV, all you all are trying to shit on us because y'all worried about us telling the truth to our people. Why don't you go back to Africa? Why don't y'all ass go over there and enjoy Africa? Nobody's stopping your ass. Why you sitting here telling us where to go? Because our people know we are from here. Shout out to Gretchen Ham. Our people know that we are from this land. Okay? I'm getting tired of us having to come on trying to prove that we are the original on this land. We should not have to be proven. It's a damn shame that we got to be proving to motherfuckers that we are the original people here. It's a shame that we got to sit here and build with people and debate people. If you say that you're from here, you're from here. Case closed. Ain't nobody can't tell you where you ain't from. The problem is we out here debating, motherfuckers. The ones, if we keep debating, that tells me that you unsure about yourself. If you keep going back and forth with motherfuckers, you really unsure that you an Indian. You must really believe somewhere deep inside that your ass, is a little Shaka Zulu. You got a little Shaka in you. A little Kuta Kente in you. It's okay. We don't have no war with Africa. We just trying to say that we a different tribe and we're not from that land. We don't have nothing against them people. Motherfuckers think we got something against Africa. Motherfuckers think we got something against the Native Americans. We don't have a damn thing against these people. We trying to tell you we were here first. You heard me? You're mad? I mean, what part do you understand that we claim who we are because we are by blood? We claim by blood who we are. Shouldn't have to be proven to the world who we are. That's something that's crazy. Your grandmother told you who you were. Your great-grandmother, your cousins, somebody in your damn family told you who you are. How JR? Somebody in your family told you who you were. But you got to get cosign. Somebody got to ordain you. Somebody got to put you through the test. Hell no. It's crazy. We out here sitting here fighting on what tribe we're from. We belong here. So it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. You know? I've done the difference between copper color. People go to my Instagram. You can see the video. You can go on TikTok. You can see the difference. You can see your color. You get yourself a penny. You put yourself next to that penny. You will see your beautiful skin. Your skin is just like copper. It's the same color as copper, okay? That's what you are. You have a reddish tone on your skin. A reddish tone. I don't give a damn how dark you are, how light-skinned you are. You have the red skin on you. You can tell the difference. Shout out to Sean. There's a big difference between being blue-black and being copper. Okay, it's totally different. Okay? So, phenotypes, genealogy, look at your cheekbone, look at your face, look at your nose, look at your head, look how tall you is, look how short you is. Just look at your body and look at them. It's just common sense. Look at your body, Mr. Dark Fly Brother in the house. It is what it is. And y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. We got 52 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. And if you don't like what I'm saying, I ain't gonna like the fact that you put a dislike, but it is what it is. I'm always gonna get one hater. And I don't care, So please hit that like button. Also share the video. Let's get this thing up to 1K. Aborigine perspective. I did not do an open panel today. It's probably going to be tomorrow. And if you want to donate to the channel, I always leave that option. Okay? So I'm just letting you guys know that we can't stand back for foolishness no more. We got the wrong people that is leading us. We got the wrong people that is leading us. I keep telling y'all, link up with Sister Chiefess, Sun Out. Link up with that sister. That sister have done nothing but help this community. Link up with that sister. So link up. Let me tell you something about with Empress Hobart. That sister man. Let me tell you something. Some of you men ain't got the balls that she carry. Some of you men don't. Lyrica Neville, the same way. And we need some strong men in the community. We don't need no female drama. We don't need no some sensitive ass men. We need people in this community that's gonna stand up and be strong. We got women fighting harder than the men. And it's crazy. So, as a close, I want to thank you guys for listening to the nightly rant of Peanut Nola 504. I'd like to thank y'all, like I said, for always supporting my channel, always there for me no matter what. It is what it is. I always do sparingly. I'll come in. Shout out to Gretchen Helm once again. Shout out to Rainstorm. Shout out to 504 Indigenous Warrior. I thought you would be asleep, 504 Indigenous Warrior. I thought your ass would be asleep by this time. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I came on because I was in my feelings about Charlemagne. I did not like how he did that, brother, and then now all of a sudden, because of PR, he has to get up there and apologize. And yes, I respect him being a man apologizing, but is it sincere? Is it really, y'all really trust Charlemagne? Do y'all really trust his apology? I don't. I just don't. I don't. You hear me? I don't. I'm sorry. Because, like I said, I seen him do some shady shit in the past, and you are who you are. You heard me? You are who you are. So that's just me. Okay? So I just don't trust him. You know? And like I said, we gotta push back. We gotta push back in this community. We gotta stop letting these dudes get away with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Man been away for 20 years. Not speaking, listening to them bash him since he was 17 years old. Now you tell me who got the problem. I'm out of here. Thank you guys.